Hey guys, and welcome to the stream. A good Sunday afternoon to you. Let me make sure that all my levels are good here. Oh yeah, I can probably turn the music up a little bit louder. Turn that up a little bit more so get some adequate sound levels here. There we go, that looks good. Welcome to the stream. It's Sunday afternoon, and it's time for another day of our Big Brother House Challenge with Sims of subscribers to our channel. About 4 weeks ago now, we built a house and put Sims based on some of our subscribers into that house, and they've been going through a Big Brother challenge now to see who's going to be the winner, who's going to win a special prize. The person whose sim is based off of them wins this contest is going to get a special prize from me. We're in week 4 of the challenge, and guys, it's the first day of fall. Sorry, it's not the first day of fall. Yesterday was the first day of fall. I wore a sweater today for the first time this season, and I have myself a pumpkin spice latte ready for the occasion. Delicious. You know it's fall when Starbucks puts out its pumpkin spice lattes. It's just that's the smell of fall. That's the smell of the autumn season to me. Anyways, without hesitation, let's jump into our Big Brother house. Let's see what our Sims are up to. Ooh, we should recap what happened in the last week of our Big Brother challenge. So, after War Bunny Sim was eliminated from the Big Brother house, let me just check my sound levels getting here. I think I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit more. See that? Let me see my music. Turn that down a little bit more. There we go. That feels a little more comfortable to me. I don't see what that is. The Roxer Gary is here. Gary, how you doing, brother? I was just hanging out on your channel a second ago, or a few minutes ago, watching you play The Witcher 3. Amazing game. So awesome to see you playing it. Guys, I tuned onto Twitch today and saw Gary pass the parcel. I saw Gary playing The Witcher 3, and I got really excited, because it's one of my all-time favorite games, and I'm really glad Gary's playing it over on his channel. The Raxer, everybody, please go and check him out on his channel on Twitch. Here's actually the sim we have based off of Gary in our Big Brother challenge. He looks fit, he looks trim, he didn't skip leg day. Look at those legs. Gary didn't skip leg day. He is ready for the Big Brother challenge. Gary, I was just recapping the previous week in our Big Brother challenge. I shared that after War Bunny was eliminated, Panda Peasant Sim became the new head of household, the most handsome sim to ever grace Twitch. Well, there's probably so many people who would agree with that, Gary. So last week, Panda Peasant Sim became the new head of household, and he immediately put Boho Glitch Sim and this fellow, Steve L.A. Sim, who's naked taking a shower right now. Sorry, folks, that's your introduction to Steve L.A. Sim. Put them on the chopping block. And Boho and, yeah, my mom. She would say you're the most handsome sim to ever grace Twitch. So he put Boho Glitch and Steve L.A. Sim on the chopping block for possible eviction from the household. Boho and Steve L.A. Sim, of course, were a showmance and part of a 4-man alliance alongside of Shotgun Simark over here and GB Simulation over here. But in an astounding turn of events, Shotgun Simark won the Power of Veto competition, and she, despite the fact that she had an alliance with both Boho Glitch and with Steve L.A. Sim, Shotgun vetoed Steve L.A. Sim off of the chopping block. So Steve was safe from eviction, and in Steve's place, Panda Peasant Sim put Lemley Lemming Sim on the chopping block. So Boho Glitch and Lemley were both on the chopping block for eviction last week, but it turns out Lemley was much more popular than Boho Glitch, and Boho Glitch was evicted from the household. Immediately after that, Steve L.A. Sim, who is still naked, he won a basketball competition to become the new head of household for the second time in this competition. He is the head of household, so 2 head of household victories for Steve L.A. Sim. He's the new head of household. In the next day, we are going to be... Let me go back to day 2 here. Steve is gonna have to nominate some new people for possible eviction, and we're gonna have to choose some have-nots again. 3 Sims who will not have access to comfortable beds and have to eat nothing but applesauce for the remainder of the time that they are a have-not. Oh, also, and we have to do a twist. We have to do a twist this time. When is the twist done? The twist competition will take place after 2 people are eliminated. So let's do the twist competition first thing in the morning the next day. So, let's let these guys play out their day here. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope you're having a good Sunday afternoon. If you like relaxing, chill Sims 4 gameplay, then this is the stream here for you today. Gary's working out. He's getting encouraged by his buddy Panda Peasants. Oh, that reminds me. So we have a couple of alliances going on in the household, and I was watching Holly BB, whose channel we got the rules for the Big Brother Challenge off of, and I learned a good way to make alliances here. We're gonna create a club. So one of the ways she keeps track of the different alliances in the game is she uses these club listings to know who's on which alliance, which I thought was brilliant. I thought that was great. Now let's skip all these tips. We don't need these tips. Okay, so open invitation. So this will be Jock Alliance because Gary and GB Assimilation and Panda Peasant Sim are in a Jock Alliance together. So we're going to add Panda, and we're going to add GB to that Jock Alliance. There we go. So that's one club we've got going on. Wait, we need to pick a logo for them? Oh, we'll give them some weights, some dumbbells. Oh, Panda was accepted into Jock Alliance. Okay, that's good. What other alliances do we have going on? Gary and Lemley are in a Showmance, so we're going to add Gary to a club details. I want to make a new club. Club manager, create a club. We'll call this G and L Showmance. And that would be Gary and Lemley are in that alliance. We'll give that a kiss with a rose there. Lips with a rose. Gary, how did The Witcher 3 end there? How far along in the story did you get in your game? Okay, so we got that alliance created. Another alliance we have is Shotgun, GB, and Steve are in an alliance. So let's create a club here. And we'll call this the... it was kind of like a Showmance alliance, so we'll call it the Showmance Alliance. Because it was 2 Showmances that formed an alliance together. So we'll call this the Showman Alliance. That includes GB Simulation and Steve L.A. Sim are in this one. And we'll give that a butterfly. That's going to be a butterfly, the symbol for that club. Lastly, we did have an alliance between Boho Glitch Sim, Lemley, and Bunny, War Bunny, which was kind of a mischief alliance. Shotgun, how are you doing? Just leaving the first area now, just ran about doing all the question mark things. Nice. So I saw you do the Griffin hunt. Did you end up leaving the village and going on to the next part of the story? Okay, so Boho Glitch, Lemley, and Bunny are in that club. Let's go over to Lemley, and we'll use her to create this new club. We'll call it the Mischief Alliance. Now, Boho and Bunny have both been eliminated, but there is a challenge coming up where one of the eliminated Sims will get a chance to return to the house. So, if that's the case, and there is an alliance that they made back before they got eliminated, that alliance could still play a part in this game. So the Mischief Alliance is Lemley. We'll call this Mischief Alliance. Lemley, and War Bunny, and Boho Glitch Sim are all in the Mischief Alliance. Oh, what will we use for Mischief? Let's use a Jester Hat. Mischief Alliance. There we go. So now we've got a list of all our different alliances that our characters are a part of. This way I can keep track of who's all doing what. Let's play out the rest of their day. Not yet, that's the next bit you're moving into. I just want to complete the area first. Are you going to be a completionist with the game, Gary, and just do everything before you move on to other areas? Witcher during The Sims, D&D during Life is Strange, and you say I multitask. D&D during Life is Strange was just amazing. That was great. Gary's still working out. He's committed. He's committed. Steve L.A. Sim is having a shower. He's head of household now. He won the basketball competition, so he gets access to the head of household room. He gets access to his own room, his own private pad. Lemley gets to sleep in a real bed again with Gary. She was a have-not in the last round, so she had to sleep in the have-nots room. It was very, very hard. Gary, you should know that Gary and Lemley are in a showmance, and they were also the first woohoo of this Big Brother competition. They were the first two Sims to get it on in this Big Brother competition, and they got it on right over here in this bush. There's a bush here in the have-not room, right here in this corner. That's where Gary and Lemley put on a show for the security cameras. Well, Panda's watching some sports news, I think. Panda Peasant Sim, the former head of household. Shotgun and Lemley are just happy that they can sleep in normal beds again. They're just happy about that. In a bush? It's true, that is what happened, Gary. That is what the Gary and Lemley Sims did. So, in the next day, we're going to do a twist competition, and Steve is going to have to name 2 new Sims to the chopping block for possible eviction. Oh, Steve went for a shower before bed. Sleeping in the head of household room now. Yeah, in a bush. That was quality television entertainment, Gary. Staying true to the Big Brother brand and the Big Brother name. And right now it's all members of the Jock Alliance who are awake. Everyone else is asleep except for the Jock Alliance. Jock Alliance is up and making gains, bro. Making gains. Panda is gonna do some dishes. That's how he makes his gains. Lifting those plates and doing those dishes. Because when I think Big Brother, I think sex in a bush. That's right. Well, I'm sure there's been sex in crazier places on the Big Brother show. Panda Peasant Sim has to go into a normal bed now since he's no longer head of household. And he's getting into his panda pajamas. His custom-made panda pajamas. GB is going to bed. Gary's the only one still up. Everyone else has gone to bed. Gary Raxersim is committed. He wants to make those gains. You can see the gains. Look at those thighs. The gains are clear. The gains are clear. What's his physical skill level at? His fitness level is 7 out of 10. So it's not completely maxed out. Hey, where is the gnome costume for Shotgun Sim's PJs? Well, we haven't really done that. We haven't really given her, we didn't really give her a gnome outfit for her pajamas. I guess if Panda can wear a panda outfit for his pajamas, Shotgun should be able to wear a gnome outfit for her pajamas. I'll get her set up with some gnome pajamas, Shotgun. Does that sound fair? If I hook her up with some gnome pajamas when she gets up? Gary's just fine. See, look, even he's dreaming of woohoo in a bush. He wants to have woohoo in a bush, and he wants to embrace Lemley. I want the gnome outfit to be her everyday outfit. Well, that I won't do. We need to be able to see the sim. We can't have her being completely gnomish. She's not a gnoblin. She's not a... How's it go again? What's the phrase? She's a good gnome. I forget how the phrase goes. Gary, you're committed. Your sim is committed. He is not kidding around. He wants to work out. He's gonna work out. He is gonna work out. What time is the next challenge? The next challenge will take place at 9 a.m. game time. And it's gonna be a twist competition. One person is gonna get a chance to put a twist on the entire competition. They're gonna get one of two options to affect a nomination for eviction. I'll explain what that is when we get to the challenge. But, it could change the game. Basically, one person will get the power to drastically alter the game. Lemley's waking up, and when Lemley wakes up, she wakes up flirty. That's what she does, apparently. And she's already thinking about woohoo, hot tub woohoo. She wants hot tub woohoo. She wants to play video games. She wants to buy a sprinkler. And Gary is still working out. He's been working out for several hours now. This guy is committed. He's like, when there's a physical challenge, I am going to be ready. He is going to be ready for it. Although he's starting to look a little tired now. He's starting to dog it a little. Yeah. Lemley's getting all freshened up now that she's actually slept a full night for the first time in forever. I love when Panda is asleep because his little panda head is in the bottom. I know, right? Little panda head there. With his panda pajamas. Now look at that! How he's got his head to the side. Amazing. Sleeping panda, shotgun sleeping. Lemley is getting freshened up. GB Simulation is asleep. Gary's still boxing. That's adorable, isn't it though? Isn't that adorable? Isn't that great? Lemley is going to use the washroom. Get all set up, and then she's probably going to make a bite to eat. I wonder if she'll cook something. I'm curious to know if Lemley will want to cook. She's feeling flirty, but now she's got some filthy surroundings. What's the filthy surroundings? What's dirty? What's dirty around here? Let's see what's dirty. I don't understand what's giving her filthy surroundings. There's no laundry around. Oh, speaking of laundry, is she going to take out the clean laundry? Oh, everybody has clean laundry now, thanks to Lemley Lemmingsim. Dressed up like a hot dog. And now she's going to grab some popcorn. Everybody eats popcorn in this game. It's just non-stop popcorn eating in the Sims 4 Big Brother Challenge. Panda's up. Where's the exit hole in this thing, he says. I gotta pee. He's gotta go. So, if I get this straight, we're gonna have Panda walking around in panda pajamas, Lemley walking around in a hot dog outfit, and then Shotgun walking around in a gnome outfit. Gnome outfit. Do I have that straight? Is that what's happening? I think that's what's happening. Gary, you're gonna pass out at that punching bag. I mean, I know you want to make the gains, but such a thing as too many gains. It sounds like a normal Big Brother season with everybody in their different outfits. That's just a normal season of Big Brother. There he goes. He's finally stopped. He's going to go to bed. Gary is finally going to go to bed. He is still going to be tired when it comes time for the twist competition. What's Panda doing?
Awesome.
Panda's going to grab some popcorn, of course. That is literally all these guys eat. Look at that. They just eat popcorn all day long. I'm going to clean up your mess. And she had a pretty tasty dish. Popcorn's pretty tasty. She's feeling pretty good. And gonna go give Panda a hug. Go give Panda a hug. Panda hug.
Hey!
Panda's like, ain't no thing. You just chew on this popcorn. Oh, Shotgun's awake. Let's let her use the washroom first. Don't want her to have an accident. We'll let Shotgun use the washroom, then we'll give her gnome pajamas. Then we'll give her some gnome pajamas. Lemley has a maxed out relationship with Panda Peasant Sim. They're good friends. This is a solid relationship, built on trust and great memories. So Panda and Lemley have a pretty good relationship going on, which does well for them alliance-wise. Shotgun's gonna wash her hands, and let's get her a new pajama outfit. Okay, we're gonna give her the gnome pajamas, Shotgun. Plan outfit. Shotgun's gonna plan her new outfit. If Shotgun Sim pees herself on camera, it's probably a strategy. It's probably a strategy for victory, eh? We will see. We will see. Okay. We're gonna change Shotgun's pajama outfit here.
One Genie Leray.
Alright. Where's pajamas? There's pajamas. Let's take out sleep. Full body. Take out the sleep tag. Where is the gnome? Where is the gnome outfit? Here it is. Amazing. That's her sports outfit, and this is her pajama outfit, looking like a gnome. Alright, you're now wearing not blue. Can you change the color on the pajamas? Can you do that? Can you do that? Let me double check there. Oh my goodness, look at her in the outfit there. Plan outfit. Let's try this again. Prank day! It is prank day. Oh, interesting. Alright. Look at her climb into the closet. That's amazing. It's okay. Maybe we can change the, listen to her mumbling in the outfit. It's amazing. Full, wait. Is that full body? Full body. Oh, there we go. We can make it not blue. Yeah, we'll make you purple. We'll make you a purple gnome. A purple gnome! What's the phrase again for the, getting gnomed? How does that go again? What do you call that? I'm not a gnoblin. I'm a gnome. Shotgun. Shotgun's feeling playful. She loves prank day. Shotgun loves this tradition. She loves playing pranks on people. Lemley loves this tradition. I think Lemley needs to prank Panda. Click on another sim and select Mischief. Then select any of the Mischief options. Mischief. Let's go for what's that spot? Let's go for that interaction. Boop! Oh, Panda's gonna prank her? Nice. Amazing. Amazing. Panda's doing it here now. Oh, Lemley's... What's Lemley gonna do? Lemley's gonna add to the washing machine. Lemley's gonna do some laundry. What does Panda try to do? Panda's trying to chat with Shotgun. Does Panda... Oh, Panda's completed. He's already completed the tradition. Shotgun needs to do it, though. Let's have her do... Start preposterous rumor. She's gonna start a preposterous rumor. I like how the prank is just an air horn to the face, right? Shotgun's giving a preposterous rumor to Panda. He said the gnome in the panda outfit. Talking to each other. Okay, Shotgun just completed... Did she just complete the tradition? What's Panda going to do? She's gonna go clean things up. Shotgun is creative. You should go, okay, you can do look at the panda. Mischief, let's go for a slap 'em silly. Let's have her slap Peanut silly. Here we go. Huh. Amazing. Oh, he liked it. And that completed prank day for Shotgun. Oh my goodness. What's GB doing? GB is uncomfortable. Cause he GB loves this tradition. He wants to prank people. Panda's feeling confident. Shotgun is feeling confident. Guys, this is way too funny. Lemley is cooking up. What is she making? What did Lemley just cook up? What did she just make? She just made a taco casserole. Woo! She just served up some taco casserole. That is sweet. Steve LA Sim just woke up to start his day. Oh, Panda's having some... Panda and Shotgun are both having some taco casserole. And Steve is going to have some popcorn. Steve is indifferent about prank day. He's not really into it. He's kind of indifferent about it. Now, can Lemley do any pranks while she's sitting? Let's have her start a preposterous rumor with Steve. That's how she'll continue to do prank day. GB's listening in on the prank. GB is gonna prank Lemley. Let's do a dare to streak. Let's see how this goes over. GB is gonna dare Lemley to streak. She gonna do it? Oh, she's gonna do it! Lemley's gonna go streaking! Here she goes. Lemley is accepting the dare. She's gonna shed that hot dog, everybody. Where is she running to? Where is she going to do this? Oh, Lemley is streaking! She's on a streaking tear. Since when do hot dogs start rumors? Well, Lemley is out streaking right now. GB dared her to streak. That was his prank. That was his prank that he performed. Is Gary up? Gary's still sleeping. Lemley's still streaking. She's gonna streak around the Big Brother house. Go, Lemley, go! Panda's gonna go work out in his panda outfit. No, there we go. Shotgun is cleaning up. Lemley's still streaking. She's still going. Lemley's still running around streaking. Okay, GB still wants to do some more mischief here. So let's do some mischief to Panda here. Let's do some... Ooh, Noxious Cloud. Yeah, do that one. GB. Give Panda the old Noxious Cloud. Let's see how this goes over. Ah! The flea market is in town. GB. That's hilarious. He just did the Noxious Cloud prank. Does that finish Mischief Day for him? No. GB still wants to do one more prank. Let's do another one here. Mischief, let's go for more choices. Share conspiracy theory. Let's have GB share a conspiracy theory with Panda as his mid-treadmill run. Yeah, he did the Noxious Cloud mid-treadmill run, but now he's gonna try and tell Panda a conspiracy theory. That's gonna be his aliens. He's telling a conspiracy theory about aliens. And Steve's come out to eat some taco casserole in the pool. That should do it, right? That should finish prank day for him. No, he still wants to prank some more. Okay, prank Steve, GB. Do a prank on him there. Mischief, let's go with describe apocalypse. What's Lemley doing? Lemley's hanging out by someone else's house. Go home, Lemley. Go home. Okay, Panda's describing the apocalypse. And the apocalypse involves aliens, apparently. Nice. That fulfills Mischief Day for GB. That makes him happy. Alright, let's do the twist competition. Okay, so, according to the Big Brother rules, the twist competition will take place after 2 people are eliminated on nomination day. That would be today. Today is nomination day. So, let's pick a competition for these guys to do. Big Brother. Big Brother competitions. Let's roll for a competition. Bowled over. Randomly select pairs to face off in a bowling competition. The sim who wins moves on, and the sim who loses is eliminated. Keep pairing up sims until you have a winner. Okay, so it's gonna be a bowling competition to see who gets the twist power. So let's look up, let's see if Holly BB has anything pre-made for bowling competitions in the gallery. Let's look for Holly BB TV in the gallery. Reports of suspicious hot dog activity in the neighborhood. That's right. Let's look for rooms. Newest. Okay, that's basketball. Bowled over competition. There we go. That's the one we want. So we need 3 of these. We need to put 3 of these down. Oh my goodness, these things are huge. Okay, that's 1. Let's do another one. Bowled over competition. That's 2. Oh man, are we gonna have room for the 3rd? Are we gonna have room for a 3rd bowled over competition? Wait, what are those? Oh, here we go. Can they get in okay there? Are they going to be able to enter? How do they get in? How do they enter in? There ain't no doors! How do they get into these rooms? Or there's no... There's walls there. Oh, I think if I reverse this, no, I want to get the whole room. Let's go undo here. There we go. No, go forward there. And let's move this stuff over here. Let's move these yoga mats and fitness items over there. And then let's get another bowled over competition. Then everybody should be able to get into the rooms, right? Well, I'll see what happens. Okay, let's go back to live mode here. I think I've asked, do you enjoy bowling? I do enjoy bowling. Yeah, I enjoy a good bowl. Okay, Panda is going to compete against one of our 5 remaining competitors. Panda in the bowling competition will be facing Steve L.A. Sim. So it's going to be Panda and Steve L.A. Sim playing here. Invite to bowl, a 3-frame game. Steve L.A. Sim. Shotgun is going to compete against GB. And it'll be Gary and Lemley in the other one. It'll be a lovers competition. Invite to bowl. And this is a lovers competition as well, as Shotgun Simark and GB Simulation are in a showmance. Let's get Gary out of bed and have him challenge Lemley to a bowling game here. No, invite to bowl. Invite to bowl, a 3-frame game. Why can't he not invite Lemley? Oh, because Lemley's not at the house yet. Okay. Alright. Got it. Also, what pack does the bowling come with? I enjoy a good bowl. It's its own pack. I think it's called Bowling Stuff. Bowling Stuff pack, I think it is. Let me see if this all works here. Are they able to get into their spaces? Perfect. Good. GB's gonna bowl. Panda's gonna bowl. Steve's bringing his taco casserole to go bowling. Okay, Lemley's back in the house, right? No! Lemley! Get home. Lemley, you need to go home. You need to go... Where the heck is Lemley? Where is she? Lemley, you need to go home. Oh, wait. Let's teleport her here. Teleport there. Lemley, you need to teleport. Oh, she's gonna yoga teleport. Amazing. Yoga teleport. Here we go. Amazing. Alright. Gary. Doesn't matter if you're hungry. You're not in good shape. You are going to invite Lemley to go bowling. Invite to bowl, a 3-frame game. Lemley Lemmington. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Let's watch the competition here. See who comes out on top in each competition. I love the yoga teleport. I want that in real life, right? Isn't that amazing? So the winner of this competition is going to earn a special, basically power and ability for nominations for eviction. I think it's like the ability to either veto an alliance member's eviction or cause the eviction of another sim, I think. I could be wrong. Whoa! Shotgun just got a strike. That's pretty good. I think Panda's been waiting for Steve to finish his food, so Steve would bowl. The Steve L.A. Sim is like, I'm busy eating. I'm busy eating. Steve is very lonely. He's feeling very lonely in the house. So we have the remaining showmance couples are competing against each other in this bowling competition. And the 2 Sims who've been heads of household in this competition, they're both facing off against each other in a game as well. What is, just out of curiosity, what is Shotgun Simark's skill level in bowling? Her bowling skill level is 5 out of 10. And GB just acquired the bowling skill level. Gary just got a strike. Oh, GB. I think GB is going to get beaten by Shotgun. I think that's what's going to happen. Lemley just did a between the legs throw. That was amazing. That was pretty good. Shotgun Simark won her bowling game with a score of 90. And that's a 3-frame game. So Shotgun advances on to the next round of competition. And I'm going to say that because Shotgun finished first, she gets a bye. So the winner of the GB and Panda Peasant game is going to play the winner of the Gary and Lemley game for the next bowling competition. What is Shotgun thinking about doing? She wants to buy a motion gaming rig. Oh, GB's storming off. I'm pretty good at bowling IRL too, just saying. Oh yeah? You're pretty good at bowling IRL? Alright, let's see who wins between these two semi-finalists. We got Shotgun, we got Panda Peasant Sim, and Steve LA Sim, and Gary and Lemley competing. Oh, I think Panda just won the game. Panda Peasant Sim won the bowling game with a score of 90. So Panda Peasant Sim goes on to face the winner of the Gary and Lemley bowling competition here. Whoever wins between Gary and Lemley. Ooh, Lemley just got a strike. That bodes pretty good for Lemley. What's Lemley's bowling score? Lemley's bowling skill is 2 out of 10. Gary's bowling skill is 5 out of 10. Oh, I think Gary just won. Gary wins his match. Okay, so Gary Raxer Sim won his match against Lemley. So it's going to be Panda Peasant Sim versus Gary Raxer Sim over here. So let's take Gary, invite to bowl a 3-frame game. Panda Peasant Sim. So Panda and Gary are going to compete for the opportunity to face against Shotgun. The winner of this match will compete against Shotgun Simark for the Twist Power, to see who's going to win the Twist Power in this Big Brother competition. Ooh, Gary opens up strong with a strike. There's the two jocks. I love how they put on the bowling glove before they bowl. That's amazing. Yeah, Lemley. Lemley's in a showman's with Gary, and she just gave like a hug of encouragement. Oh, and she gives a... she gave like a hug of encouragement to Panda and a kiss of encouragement to Gary. That's so funny. Hey, focus, Sims. Focus and bowl. The bowling glove is +5 to bowling. That was awesome. Lemley... Oh, Gary just got a strike. Lemley just gave like a hug to Panda and then a kiss to Gary. That was hilarious. That was very funny. Alright, Panda Peasant Sim steps up to bowl. A former head of household. Ooh, Panda with the strike. This is going to be a tough competition to see who's going to face off against Shotgun Simark in the final. Gary with a spin. Wow, he got a strike too. That was pretty fancy. A little spin bowling move.
Waiting for pain to interfere. It's quite complex.
Ooh, Panda whiffs. And gets just one pin with that shot. Could be Gary and Shotgun in the final. Panda is feeling happy, though. Gary's feeling confident. Oh, Gary beats Panda! Wow, Gary Raxer Sim wins the game It's gonna be Gary Raxer Sim versus Shotgun for the twist power in the Big Brother competition. Remember, Gary is pretty close to having an accident bladder-wise, and he's very hungry, so Gary is competing at a pretty big handicap, a battle for the ages, that's right. So let's have Invite to Bowl, a 3-frame game. Gary is going to invite Shotgun to have that game. Shotgun Simark over here is going. So these two are going to compete for the special twist power in this Big Brother competition. Let's see what happens. Oh, Gary comes on strong with a strike. He makes a bold statement for the start of the game. Let's see how Shotgun Simark responds. Gary's close to peeing. Is Gary going to use the washroom? Yep, he's going to use the washroom. Gary's like, I gotta use the washroom. Oh, Shotgun responds with a strike. Wow, what's gonna happen here now? Is she still gonna bowl? Like, what's Gary doing? Gary's... Shotgun's waiting to bowl here, and Gary's gone off to pee. What is happening here? Is he... Steve, right? Another strike for Shotgun. Is she gonna win because Gary's walking away to go to the bathroom? That would be amazing if Shotgun wins because Gary has to... Oh, everybody's using the washrooms. He can't go. What's going on with Shotgun over here? She's still bowling. Shotgun's still bowling. What's going to happen here? What is going to happen here? Poor Gary. Gary can't use a washroom. Everybody's using all of the toilets. Shotgun bowled a game of 85. See, that doesn't count. Okay, Gary, for the last time, use a toilet and then finally play this game, okay? Let's get him to use a toilet so he's not interrupting the game. And we gotta restart the game between Shotgun and Gary now. Now we have to restart it all just because Gary had to go take a washroom break. Way to go, Gary. Way to go. Alright, let's restart the bowling competition. Let's do the bowling final again. Invite to bowl a 3-frame game. Wait, what's Shotgun doing here? Let's send Shotgun over there. Maybe let's have Shotgun invite Gary to bowl a 3-frame game. How come she can't invite Gary to bowl? Guys, I'm tempted to give this to Shotgun because Gary walked away. You know what? We're going to. Gary walked away. He's disqualified. I want my components to be sure they've been beaten. Normally I would Shotgun, but I don't want to waste time here. So Gary walked away. He couldn't handle it. Shotgun Simark wins the twist power in our Big Brother Challenge competition. So we're going to roll a number. And basically if we get an odd number or an even number, Simark will get a particular veto power in the competition. So let's roll a number there. We got an even number, so that means that Shotgun Simark's twist power is the Diamond Veto. So now Shotgun can remove a nominee and choose the replacement themselves instead of the head of household. This would be used whenever the Sims Alliance member is nominated. The Sim has a friendship level of 75 or greater with a nominee, or the nominee has a charisma skill of 8 or greater. The music is so intense. Okay, so you've won a Diamond Veto. Shotgun Simark has won a Diamond Veto twist power to use in this competition at some point. Let's go over to game day 2. We're going to randomly choose an action section. Let's roll for that. So let's bring up Big Brother Actions and roll that. You need to be very smart to play Puppet Master, and you always run the risk of being exposed. Right now, this sim is doing a great job. So increase... Did I pick the right one? Increase the friendship points by 20. Oh! Increase friendship points by 20 with the sim with the highest logic skill and the whole house. Whoever has the highest logic skill is now going to get a 20-point friendship boost with every other sim in the household. Who has the highest logic skill? Panda has a logic skill of 7. Shotgun Simark has a logic skill of 10. Lemley Lemming Sim has a logic skill of 10 as well. GB Simulation has a logic skill of 3. Gary Raxer Sim has a logic skill of 5. And Steve LA Sim has a logic skill of 2. So it's a flip between Shotgun Simark and Lemley Lemming Sim to get the Puppet Master boost. I'm going to roll randomly to see which of the two sims is going to get this boost. So between 1 and 2, it'll be Shotgun. 3 and 4, it'll be Lemley Lemming Sim. And it's a 2, so Shotgun Simark is the Puppet Master. She gets a 20-point friendship boost with everyone in the house. So her and Panda, that is going to go up to 76. Her and Lemley, that is going to go up to 23. Shotgun and GB is already full. Shotgun and Gary is going to go up to 66. And Shotgun and Steve, I think, is already full, but I'm going to double check. No, she gets a boost with Steve. Steve is going to go up to 87 with Shotgun. Mwahaha, that's right. Gary just became good friends with Shotgun. Okay, next we have to do a conflict, I believe. Now we're going to roll a conflict. See if there's any kind of conflict this time in the game. Conflict's final 6. That's the one we want. Your self-assured sim, choose one if you have multiple, won't listen to their alliance, or friends if they have no alliance. Not a good idea to try to go your own way in this house. Decrease 10 friendship points with their closest friend. I think we do have a self-assured sim. See, is Panda self-assured? No. Shotgun self-assured? No. Lemley? No. GB? No. Gary? No. And Steve? No. So we're gonna roll a different conflict. Let's try that again. No conflict. Alright, no conflict takes place on this day. Now we need to roll an alliances. So let's roll an alliances. Final 6. Showmance. Choose 2 sims of your choosing to start a show romance. Increase their romance by 20 points. Well, there's really only 2 showmances going on, so... Is Shotgun's relationship full with GB? They have a very high... Nope, that could go up by 20. Could Gary and Lemley's go up? Gary and Lemley's is full. Hey, what's up? Yes, you may. Shotgun and GB's Showmance is the only one to really go up, so I think that's the one I'm going to make increase here. Let's increase Shotgun's romance point total with GB by, how much was it? 20 points? 20 points. So the GB and Shotgun romance continues to grow. Let's make that a 48 out of 100. She has full friendship points and a very high romance level with GB as well. Next, at 4 p.m., randomly select a sim and choose one of their whims to complete. Alright, let's see which of the final 6 sims is going to have a whim completed. It is going to be Panda Peasant Sim. Panda Peasant Sim gets to have one of his whims completed. We'll do that when he wakes up. But now I think we have to do nominations. I think we have to nominate who's going to go on the chopping block. Pick the house guests which have the lowest friendship score with the head of household. These will be your nominations for eviction. So the head of household is Steve L.A. Sim. Let's see who he's going to nominate for eviction. His lowest friendship levels are... With Panda, he's got a 33. And then with Gary, he's got -2. Oh, but Lemley is 20. So Lemley and Gary are actually the two Sims who he has the lowest... Guys, this could really jeopardize the Gary and Lemley alliance. They have the two lowest relationship levels with Steve. So Steve L.A. Sim is going to nominate Lemley Lemming Sim and Gary Raxer Sim to be evicted from the house. Lemley and Gary are officially nominated for the chopping block. So we have to roll a nominee action for each of our nominees. So let's pick it up here. Nominee actions for Lemley. What's Lemley's nominee's action? Start a fight. Someone's pissed. Randomly choose one Sim not in the Sims Alliance to argue with until they're in the red. Lemley is going to argue with someone until they get in the red. Oops. And let's roll a nominee action for Gary. Nominee actions for Gary is going to be too quiet. We forgot you were even here. No added conflict for Gary. So Lemley is going to randomly, if one falls, the other will too. Yeah, it doesn't look good for the Gary and Lemley alliance to have this happen. For Gary, nothing happens, but Lemley is going to randomly argue with one Sim who is not in an alliance with her. And right now, she's only in an alliance with Gary. So there are... how many other Sims who she could argue with? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Sims who she could argue with until they're in the red. She's going to take out her anger on... Steve L.A. Sim, the guy who put her on the auction block. Nice. Lemley is going to take Steve to task for putting her on the auction block. Once we do that, now we choose 3 Sims at random to be the have-nots. The head of household cannot be a have-not. Okay, so 3 Sims randomly are going to be chosen to be have-nots. So that's 5 Sims to choose from. Let's see what we get here. Who's going to be the first have-not? Steve's the head of household, so he can't be a have-not. First have-not is going to be Steve L.A. Sim. Oh, no, he can't, because he's the head of household. What am I thinking? Gary. It's Gary. Gary Raxer Sim is going to be... Okay, so Gary Raxer Sim is going to be a have-not for this round. The other Sim is going to be... Panda Peasant Sim. Panda Peasant Sim will be a have-not for this round. And finally, the next have-not will be... Shotgun. Shotgun Simark. Poor Steve, though. Shotgun's going to be a have-not again. So Gary, Panda, and Shotgun are going to be the have-nots for this round. Panda does get to fulfill a whim of his, though. And Lemley is going to argue with someone till she's blue in the face. That's going to be our actions for the rest of this day. And then we wait until day 3 of the game. So... let's see. Oh, it's Steve. Lemley's going to argue with Steve. So let's find Steve over here. And let's send Lemley to argue with him. More choices. Mean. Argue about career. Mean. Argue about music. Mean. Argue about politics. She's gonna start taking a piece. Shotgun just became good friends with Gary. GB is not a have-not. He gets to stick with whatever. Gary, you no longer get to eat taco casserole. You gotta eat applesauce, brother. That's all you get to eat now. Rigged recount. That you have to be a have-not again.
Gosh.
Oh, Lemley is arguing with Steve. Panda is taking a nap. And Panda, you can't take a nap on a bed anymore. If you're gonna nap, you gots to nap on the bench. Alright, let's open up the have-not room here. Let's unlock that. Unlock for... Allow access to Panda. Unlock for a specific sim, Gary. And unlock for a specific sim, Shotgun. And then... he's got a nap on that bench. Shotgun's gonna go hug Gary. She probably feels bad for him. Like, I feel bad for you, buddy. That reminds me, I gotta get rid of these bowling alleys. I gotta clear these out. Get back on the bench. That's right. Shotgun, of course, has the magic diamond veto now, which is pretty astonishing. Let's delete these rooms. Get those out of there. And let's move the boxing bag back over here. And the yoga mats back over there. Lemley is upset with Steve because he put her on the chopping block. She is not happy about that. I prefer opals. You prefer opals? GB's taking a shower. Gary Raxer Sim has some applesauce, and he's talking with Shotgun, apparently. Steve is still having an argument with Lemley. Funny, though, like... okay, Steve's upset because he lost an argument with Lemley. But he was kind of, he was feeling sad because he wasn't getting a lot of social activity. I don't think this is the kind of social activity that Steve was hoping for, which is arguing with someone. Gary's eating some applesauce and talking to Shotgun. Maybe doing some strategizing now that they're both... maybe he's appealing to Shotgun for her... you want Opal Veto. Oh, Opal Veto, not Diamond Veto. Sorry, that took me a second to think about that. Oh, I don't know why everything's looking so crazy. Panda's napping on a bench. Shotgun's getting a drink of water. Lemley is arguing with Steve. GB just got out of the shower, and he's thankful that he's not on the chopping block. I'm just glad I'm not on the chopping block this time around. Did Steve just win an argument with Lemley? Lemley's still arguing with him. Shotgun Simmark's feeling fairly happy because she's got that Opal Veto, as you said. That nice veto ability. GB's doing some cleaning up around the kitchen. And Gary Raxer Sim's just doing a little bit of socializing. Oh, Steve and Lemley having an intense argument. Shotgun's gonna go use a bush. She's gonna go to the washroom in a bush. That's the same bush that Gary and Lemley had woohoo in. Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Elfin! Canoe!
GB and Gary are hanging out. They have a pretty good alliance going on. I'm curious to know who's gonna go between Gary and Lemley. I mean, they're both... Gary's the only one who has an alliance with other people in the household. Lemley doesn't have an alliance going on with anybody else in the Big Brother house. Steve is upset with all the arguing. Panda, you get a whim completed. Panda wants to hug someone. He wants to do a power sculpting workout. He wants to wash laundry in the washing machine. Which one gets him the highest happiness? That's 25, that's 25, that's 25. Panda, let's see if you can wash laundry in the washing machine. No, the laundry... There's no laundry to do. So let's do a power sculpting workout. Panda's gonna do a power sculpting workout and fulfill his whim. We'll lock that for him. Steve is not happy. Shotgun's creeping over to GB.
Oh, Bellino.
Nice.
Okay.
Lemley is upset. She's talking to Gary like, what's happened to us? Why are we losing this competition? Lemley's stomping off to bed. She is upset. She is not happy. They never use the other bush. I know. They always go to that same bush. What's going on here? Lemley's... I love Panda doing the power sculpting workout here. Check that out. That is awesome. Power sculpting, Panda. Oh, Shotgun and Gary are plotting. They're gossiping. I've been doing a lot of research on vampires, and I hear there's a way to cure it. How crazy is that, says Shotgun. Shotgun and Gary are gossiping. That's amazing. Is Lemley starting fights with everyone? Not with everyone, just with Steve. She took a piece out of Steve. She was not happy with Steve. And Steve is boxing now to try to work out his frustration, while Panda does a power sculpting workout. Lemley is not happy with Steve. He really took a chunk. She really took a chunk out of Steve. But amazingly, Lemley is not a have-not this round. She gets to sleep in a real bed. Fire! We got a fire! Oh no! Shotgun's on fire! Shotgun's on fire! Oh no! Is someone not gonna do something to help her? What's Steve doing? Route to safety. Panda. Fire. Shotgun's on fire. Lemley says fire. GB says fire. Okay. Let's have GB. GB's gonna try and save her here. Extinguish. Here we go. Come on, GB. Step up and extinguish Shotgun. Step up there. What is happening? Shotgun is on fire. Put her out. Put her out, GB. Come on. Extinguish her. Oh my goodness. Oh man, look at her go. Oh man, we had an accident. There was almost a horrible accident on the Big Brother household. Oh my goodness, that is too funny. Let's replace that. Oh, Shotgun. Very tense. She's singed. Fire is out, but thank goodness the fire is over. Oh my goodness, look at Shotgun. What in the world happened? Oh my goodness, this was horrible. This was... Oh, everyone ran outside. They all ran far, far away from the fire. Oh my goodness. Oh man, someone tried to murder Shotgun Sim. No kidding. Like, what just happened here? What in the world just happened? Okay, Panda got his power sculpting workout happening. Shotgun's gonna go to sleep. Shotgun, you're a have-not. You can't sleep on that bed. You gotta go sleep on the bench. Oh, no. Oh, that's horrible. So horrible. And now Shotgun's a have-not, so she has to sleep on the bench area. Oh, man. Lemley gets to sleep in a normal bed. GB is gonna do some laundry, so is Gary. Man, that was hilarious. That was so strange. I've never seen that happen. Doing laundry. Panda Peasant Sim trying to sneak into a normal bed. You are a have-not. You gotta go sleep on that bench. You gotta go nap on the bench, Panda. Look at... She's a singed gnome. Sounds good, Shotgun. What a rough day for Shotgun Sim. No kidding. And now she's in a singed gnome outfit. That is hilarious. A singed gnome outfit. Gary is apparently having a glass of water. GB is going outside to talk to Steve. Panda and Shotgun are napping in the have-not room. Oh my goodness, that was too funny. Too funny. GB maybe plotting with the head of household. Maybe trying to get an inside scoop with the guy who's in control of nominations. And GB is just gonna go and grab himself some popcorn. Steve's just standing out there in the middle of nowhere. Too funny. These guys are just standing around. You could do something anytime there, guys. You know, if you want to do an action or something, feel free to do something. Instead of just standing around all the time. No, they're just going to stand around. What are you gonna do, head of household? How are you gonna spend your time? Steve dreams of woohoo in a bush. But it can't happen. His showmance has left the building. Boho Glitch was his showmance. And she was evicted from the household. So tough luck. Oh, Shotgun finally gets tidied up after being all singed from her encounter with the fire. That was too funny. I'm not sure why you guys ran all the way out there just to powwow, but apparently they did. Shotgun is tidying herself up from a very singed encounter with a laundry machine earlier.
The flowers, Flinsk? Fubate?
Oh, Shotgun's feeling all inspired now. Now that she's kind of over her... She still feels like she's surrounded by bad surroundings. Is that because the shower is dirty? Like, what's... Where's the filthy surroundings coming from? She's gonna go and hug Panda. Panda! Are you eating popcorn? You're not supposed to eat popcorn. You're supposed to have applesauce. You have to go and eat applesauce. No popcorn for you, Panda Peasant Sim. And these guys are still hanging out in the woods. Don't know why they're doing that. Panda, or Shaka needs to go nap on a bench again. Yeah, Gary, you have to be feeling a little tense there. Panda's eating some applesauce and watching some sort of talent show competition on the big screen TV. GB is going off to bed. Gary's gonna go do some yoga. Okay. Apparently Gary wants to calm down from the tense events of Shotgun Simark catching fire by doing some yoga, apparently. He's just gonna do some yoga here now, alright. Let's see this. Look at this! What is his wellness skill level? Gary has a wellness skill level of 8 out of 10, so his wellness level is pretty high. Gary can do pretty good yoga. Here we go, Yoga Gary. Gary is doing his yoga thing at 1:36 a.m. At 1:36 a.m., Gary is doing yoga. Why is there filthy surroundings? Oh, there's dirty laundry in here. That's why it's filthy surroundings. They've got some stinky laundry that needs to be done. Gonna clean that up there too, Panda. Late night yoga with Gary Raxer Sim. Amazing. Gary almost won the twist power. Welcome back, Shotgun. We are watching Gary do some late night yoga. Prank day successful. Prank day was awesome for Panda Peasant Sim. Prank day really wasn't very good for Gary. Oh well, that's win some, you lose some. Panda, if you have to nap, you have to go back in here. This is where you nap. It's in the have-not room. Oh, Gary's done his yoga. Of course, late night yoga. Of course Gary would do late night yoga. Panda's gonna go nap. Gary's gonna go take himself a shower.
Throat him. Oh. Throat him. Throat him. Oh.
He is not feeling too good. Gary is pretty uncomfortable. You know, he almost watched Shotgun burn alive. But GB Simulation came to Shotgun Simark's rescue. I wanted to kind of leave it to see what the Sims would do, but I didn't want Shotgun Simark to also die from fire-related injuries. I figure if it was a real Big Brother show, they probably wouldn't let one of the contestants just, you know, die. What are you guys gonna do? Oh, Gary. You got a nap on there, because you's a have-not now. You's a have-not. Alright, Shotgun, let's get you some applesauce. Let's get you some applesauce. Thank you for saving Shotgun Sim. You're welcome. I wanted to make sure she didn't die. If it was a real Big Brother show, they wouldn't let her die, right? There would be doctors on hand to make sure that a terrible tragedy didn't actually happen during a recorded television show. Alright, Shotgun's just gonna eat some applesauce here. Oh, Lemley just got up. Lemley just woke up. She's feeling hungry. She's one of the people on the chopping block right now for possible eviction. She could possibly be the next Sim to be evicted from the household. She's gonna have some popcorn.
Yes.
Panda Peasant Sim wakes up feeling energized.
Ooh, brig.
And Shotgun and Lemley are going to hang out here. Shotgun has a diamond veto, so being in an alliance with Shotgun would be a good course of action in this household. Now, Panda, I'm afraid you got to eat applesauce. So I've got some applesauce there for you, Panda. Yeah, he's chipper. Energized. Despite being a have-not, Panda looks to be in pretty good shape. He's in pretty good shape. Now, I don't think there are have-nots anymore after 4 Sims have been eliminated. After 4 eliminations... yeah, I think when it comes to the final 4, there's no more have-nots after that. So this will be the last round. The last round of have-nots, I think. Being in an alliance with Shotgun is always a good choice because she is weak and slow. You can knock her down for the alliance. You just want to get yourself ahead. Be in an alliance with Shotgun Simark. This is the first time that Gary Raxer Sim has been a have-not. He's never been a have-not before. Until this moment in time. Lemley is feeling flirty. Gary using the washroom over there. Shotgun's cleaned up some dishes. Panda's watching some television. He's watching a show of some sort. Oh, he just turned it off. Lemley and Panda get along pretty good. And Shotgun continues to clean up the kitchen. Gary, what you doing? Nope. Gary, you gotta have applesauce. So this is the last round in which we'll have have-nots. After this, there won't be any more have-nots in the Big Brother competition. Oh, Panda's doing some laundry. Panda's gonna clean this place up. Looks like this place stinks. I just hope he doesn't catch on fire. The same way that Shotgun Simark did. Because that would suck. Lemley's gonna give Gary a kiss. GB is still asleep.
Snurse.
Little morning kiss from... Oh, Lemley's upset about the condition of the place. Like, come on, she's like, come on, Gary. Tidy this place up. Oh, a little smooching there by Gary and Lemley. They were the first showmats of the show, so to have them be broken up, that would change the game here. To have the show's very first showmats be broken up. What you doing, Panda? Panda's just gonna wash his hands a little bit. Shotgun and Gary are hanging out and talking. Lemley is using the washroom. Gary is eating his applesauce. Panda's gonna wash some laundry.
Wessa boo moochie peachy. Evo lava.
Eat bowl of popcorn. Lemley, you can have popcorn. You're allowed to have popcorn because you are not a have-not.
Kinkuya slackum.
Shotgun, can you hear the game okay in comparison to the soundtrack music? Is that fairly comparable? Gary's hoping to go for a nap. Nothing doing, Gary. You got a nap over there on the bench. Steve L.A. Sim is awake and enjoying his head of household quarters. Steve gets to live in the lap of luxury in the head of household room in the Big Brother house. Shotgun has to go and nap on a bench. And Steve L.A. Sim is just freshening up. I feel like the levels are good. Yes? Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, Steve is still pretty lonely, though. He's sad because he's lonely. He had a good holiday. He's hungry, and he's still tense from the fire that took place. I am not happy that a fire actually occurred in this house. Panda Peasant Sim out for his morning jog. Ooh, and GB Simulation is awake. He's gonna help himself to a little serving of popcorn to get started on his day. He's not very happy with the popcorn, apparently. And Steve L.A. Sim is gonna grab some popcorn. Nothing says a healthy morning at the start of a day in the Big Brother house like a bowl of popcorn, apparently. Let's move the foosball table so people can use the foosball table. Steve L.A. Sim and Lemley Lemming Sim. Oh, we need to make Lemley argue with Steve some more. Because she is not happy with Steve. She's going to argue about career. She is going to argue about music. And she is going to argue about politics. She's going to take out her anger on Steve L.A. Sim. She is going to give Steve L.A. Sim a piece of her mind. Shotgun and Gary are napping in the have-not room. You go ahead and eat your popcorn, GB. GB's kind of just been flying under the radar. He hasn't really had a lot of conflict with too many people. He's just been largely under the radar in this Big Brother competition so far. Ah, Steve. Steve is bored by Lemley's arguing. Are you cleaning up, Panda? Yeah, you can clean up dishes. Cleaning up dishes is allowed. Lemley is going to make things very awkward here now in the house, as she is going to incessantly argue with Steve until their relationship is in the red. What you gonna do now, Panda? What you gonna do? Panda's feeling good. For being a have-not, he's feeling pretty good. He's doing pretty well for himself.
You bloody samba.
Lemley, Steve is a nice guy. Don't do that. Well, Steve nominated Lemley to go on the chopping block for eviction, so I think that's the big reason why there's a big falling out between these two Sims. Lemley was not happy that she's been nominated for eviction. Gary has woken up. Gary Raxer Sim is awake. Steve is not happy. He is upset. And GB just watches. GB just kind of sits in the background. He's like, la 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 la, I'm just going to stay out of it. I am just going to stay out of this argument. Gary, you going after a glitched slablet? Troll the forums. There you go, Gary. Gary's like, I just wanted to eat my popcorn. Shotgun is awake, and she feels inspired, even though she just had a nap in the have-not room. And let's have her argue some more with Steve. Argue about career. Oops. Argue about music. Argue about politics, because we have to get Steve and Lemley in the red. Their relationship has to reach the red. Today's mail has been delivered. Ain't no mail. Ain't no mail. Is there actually bills? You shouldn't have to pay bills with this, I don't think. Pay bills. GB, you pay the bills. You go out there and pay the bills. I know it's a monotonous duty. No one wants to do it, but someone's got to do it, GB, and you're kind of in the best shape to pay bills. Steve's like, enough already. I can't believe that Steve is still low on social needs, even though he's been constantly talking with with Lemley. Arguing with Lemley.
Buena Fabano. Chita Una.
Emzo!
Shotgun and Panda are hanging out and talking. And Lemley is still arguing with Steve. Alright, it's 12 o'clock sim game time, so let's figure out some new actions, conflicts, and alliances. He probably wants positive social interactions, yeah. That's why he's so lonely, he keeps having negative social interactions with other sims. Alright, let's roll some more actions, conflicts, and alliances. So let's go to Big Brother Actions. Thinking outside the box is essential to this game. Your creative, genius, or bookworm sims will increase their friendship points with all house guests by 10. Okay, creative, genius, and bookworm sims. Okay, let's check it out here. Creative, genius, or bookworm, that's not Panda. Shotgun is creative, so she gets a 10-point friendship boost with everybody in the house. So Panda and her go up to 87. Shotgun and Lemley go up to 33. Shotgun and GB are already at full. Shotgun and Gary go up to 82. Shotgun and Steve go up to 97 out of 100. Shotgun Simmark is in a pretty good place here. So creative, genius, or bookworm sims. Lemley is not any of those. GB is a genius sim, so he gets 10-point relationship boost with everyone. So GB and Panda is already at full. GB and Shotgun already went up. They're already at full. GB and Lemley go up to 78. GB and Gary should already be full. GB and Steve go up to 89. Okay. Gary is neither creative, genius, nor a bookworm. Steve LA Sim is none of those as well. So that's the action roll for this. Now we need to roll a conflict. So let's roll a conflict for the final 6. Your perfectionist, neat, and slob sims are making people crazy. Anyone with these traits decrease their friendship levels with all house guests by 10. I think Lemley may be the only neat sim. Perfectionist, what was it? Perfectionist, neat, and slob sims. Perfectionist, neat, or slob. Lemley is a neat sim, so she's gonna get a decrease of 10 points with everybody. So Lemley and Panda go down to 90. Lemley and Shotgun go down to 23. Lemley and GB go down to 68. Lemley and Gary will go down as well. Lemley and Gary go down to 65. Even Gary can't stand how perfectionistic she is. And Lemley and Steve go to -5. Okay, so they're now officially in the red. She doesn't have to argue with Steve anymore. Any other perfectionist, neat, or slob sims? Not GB. Not Gary. Perfectionist, neat, or slob. Not Steve either. So Lemley's really the only sim affected by that conflict. Yeah, how dare she clean up after everyone and want a better home to live in. She's getting on everyone's nerves, Shotgun. Next we have to roll an alliance. So let's roll an alliance for the final 6. Social butterflies. One thing is for sure, Big Brother is a social game. 3 of the sims in the house with the highest combined charisma and comedy skills will start an alliance together. Increase their friendship points by 30 points with each other. Okay, the highest combined charisma and comedy skills, eh? The 3 Sims with the highest combined charisma and comedy. Okay, Panda's combined charisma and comedy is 17. Shotgun's combined charisma and comedy is 9. Lemley's combined charisma and comedy is 10. GB's combined charisma and comedy is 15. Gary's combined charisma and comedy is 16. And Steve's combined charisma and comedy is 8. So actually, the 3 Sims with the highest combined charisma and comedy, 9. Totally unrealistic for Shotgun Sim. Yeah. The 3 highest are actually Panda, GB, and Gary. And they're actually already in an alliance. They have a jock alliance going on. So, and I think they're at full friendship points with each other. I'm pretty sure. GB, Gary. Hey, what's going on? Yes, please close the door behind you, okay? Thanks, buddy. I'm pretty sure they're at full friendship points with each other, so yeah, they're no new alliance. That's the alliance that already exists. They already have a jock alliance going on, so I guess I love puns. Puns never lose. I guess no new alliance is going to start up today then. Randomly select a sim and choose one of their whims to complete. Alright, let's see who's gonna get a whim to complete here. It's gonna be number 5, Gary Raxer-Sim. Gary Raxer-Sim gets to complete one of his whims. And then at 4 p.m. we're gonna have a Power of Veto competition. So let's play through until the Power of Veto competition. Actually, for Gary, Gary wants to hip bump someone. He wants to buy a pool ladder. And he wants to woohoo with Lemley. Woohoo with Lemley is worth 50. So let's go for the woohoo with Lemley. Lemley doesn't need to argue anymore, because she's already in the red with Steve. So let's have Gary propose woohoo with Lemley in the hot tub. Does Lemley want to have woohoo anywhere in particular? No, she's fine. Let's have Lemley and Gary do woohoo in the hot tub. Woohoo with Lemley. There we go. That'll be the whim completion for Gary and Lemley. Gary gets to complete a whim. Woohoo in the bush. The bush that Shotgun used earlier. Let's have them do, because that's kind of a classic Big Brother thing. Woohoo in the hot tub is kind of a classic Big Brother activity. Very common deal. Is the fridge broke?
Oh.
Fridge is broke. Place that. For 575 Sims. There we go. Fix that up. Gary and Lemley going for some woohoo in the hot tub, which is good because one of them may no longer be around. Oh, is it the same bush? Oh, is it? Is it the same bush, Hutch? Is it? Either Gary or Lemley could be evicted this week, so they better enjoy the woohoo while they can. Look at that cheeky video camera. Cheeky video camera right there while Gary and Lemley engage in some woohoo. They're the only Sims to engage in woohoo so far in the game. They're the only ones that have. Even though we've had other showmances, they are the only Sims to actually go ahead and do that. How about the little hearts pop up out of the hot tub? Isn't that hilarious? Classic Big Brother. He does the little finger like, come hither. Come hither, Lemley. What's coming up in the calendar there? There's gonna be Harvest Fest soon. Gary's feeling good because he woo-hooed in the hot tub. And Gary's feeling flirty now too. Well, that was a big finish. Moist hearts. That was a big finish for those two Sims. What's Steve doing? Steve's asleep at the table. That's amazing. That is wonderful. Panda's gonna clean some stuff up. Shotgun, what are you trying to do? Shotgun's trying to sneak in some popcorn. That sneaky have-not Shotgun. You have to eat applesauce. No popcorn for you. You gotta go eat some applesauce. Lemley's all done in the hot tub. She's gonna go have some popcorn. Gary's eating some popcorn. Gary's all happy. Gary's all happy with his time in the hot tub. Oh, poor sad Steve. Steve's so sad. He's head of household, and yet he's so sad. It's such a sad life for Steve L.A. Sim in the Big Brother household. And Gary just had to plant a little kiss on Lemley's cheek. What's going to happen to these two fan favorites? Again, one of the first showmances on the show. What's going to happen to Gary and Lemley? Is the showmance going to be broken up? Is the showmance going to end? One of them could win the power of veto, and then that would change the game. Steve's gonna go talk to Shotgun. He's like, I just want some healthy social interaction. Some social interaction where someone doesn't scream at me. That's all I'm looking for. Oh. They're popping popcorn, but Lemley is gonna cook up a dish.
Sequinario, Ulak, Acroba.
And Gary is sleeping in the have-not room.
Xiaobo Bempi Guan.
What are you doing there, Panda? Panda's gonna watch some TV. Panda's gonna watch some news on the television screen. Watch some sports highlights. Steve is complaining to Shotgun about Lemley. It's like, you won't believe what Lemley was doing to me. She was going on and on. GB's sick. GB's dizzy from illness. GB is sick. He's got a sickness of some sort. Look at that. He's got crazy marks all over his skin. We gotta get GB some medicine. GB needs some medicine. Now, these diseases. These guys hang out in the Big Brother's house, and they just pick up diseases all over the place. Why do they keep picking up diseases? No. Alright, GB, let's get you some medicine. Let's purchase some medicine. All these strange diseases. Purchase medicine. There we go. Let's get GB some medicine. Let's have GB take his medicine. Take medicine. What is this? Is that orange sherbet? He's got some orange sorbet. Some spoiled orange sorbet sitting in his inventory. That's too funny. This house is just full of disease. It's true. There we go. GB is feeling better. He's taking some medicine. He's feeling... It's when they use all those strange showers. Co-op. Oh. Steve's taking a little bath in the head of household room. In the luxury of the head of household room. No, Panda, you don't get to nap in the hot tub. That's a nice try. That's a nice try to nap in the hot tub. But you don't get to nap in the hot tub. Shotgun's doing sit-ups. Shotgun doesn't care about being a have-not. Lemley has made herself some spaghetti. We've got a Power of Veto competition coming up. So hopefully Sims are in good shape for the Power of Veto competition. Oh, Panda is not in good shape. He's not going to be in good shape for this competition. If he is kind of already tired, then he is not going to be in good shape. Alright, time for the Power of Veto competition. Let's see what competition we're going to do for Power of Veto this time around. This time around it's going to be Pressure Cooker. Create a large room with no seating or activities, just a box with windows. Make sure autonomy is on full and wait to see who leaves and who stays. Last one to leave wins. I'm back. I got in bed. I've been coughing so much. I'm tired now. Oh, Shotgun. Or, that's too bad. That sucks, Shotgun. I'm sorry to hear that. It's going to be Pressure Cooker. The last person to remain in the Pressure Cooker room is going to win Power of Veto on the nomination. So let's check it out here. Let's see what we have for Pressure Cooker rooms. If there is one for Holly BB. Did she make a Pressure Cooker room? Let's see, we got slide competition, rock climb, fishing, teamwork, rocket building, fishing, sculpture, logic tester, rock pressure cooker competition. There we go. Okay, so is it just going to be one big room that they all have to sit in? Is that how this works? Is they all just sit in one big room and the last person to leave the room wins? Is that how this works? Pressure cooker competition. Here we go. Last person to leave the room wins the pressure cooker competition. So let's have everyone go into the room here. Lemley, you gotta go there. GB, you gotta go there. Gary, you gotta wake up and you gotta go there. And Steve. Actually, let's get you to jog here. Alright, here we go. Pressure cooker competition. Last person to leave the room wins Power of Veto over who will be nominated to be evicted from the house. Here we go. Is Shotgun bringing a drink into the room? That's so funny. That's awesome. Alright, Lemley brought food into the room with her. That's amazing. Pressure cooker, someone is going to try to set Shotgun on fire again. Right? Let's see what happens. Who's going to give in to the pressure first? Who's going to be the first sim to leave? Looks like it's going to be GB. GB's leaving, so's Lemley. Panda and Gary are leaving. It is down to Shotgun and Steve. Shotgun and Steve are the last ones down here for the Power of Veto. If Steve wins the Power of Veto competition... Wait, let me double check this. Power of Veto. The head of household, the two nominees. Yes, all 6 members participate. So if Steve wins, then his nominations stand. There's no way to change the nominations. So Steve is feeling pretty social. This is... I'd like to imagine that this is like Shotgun and Steve talking each other down. Shotgun's like, you go. You can't stand it, you gotta leave. And Steve's like, no, you can't stand it, you gotta leave. The double Ds start chatting, that's right. And the last one of these 2 sims to leave is gonna win the Power of Veto competition. Shotgun Simark could win Power of Veto here, which would save her Diamond Veto. She'd still be able to hold on to her Diamond Veto. if she wins this competition. Oh, look, this is gonna be Shotgun! And Shotgun is the last to leave the pressure cooker. Shotgun Simark wins the pressure cooker competition. She wins Power of Veto in this next round. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is gonna change a few things. Shotgun is not in an alliance with anyone who's on the chopping block. In reality, we'd be saying, it's okay, you can win. No, really, you can win. Okay, so since Shotgun Simark won Power of Veto, and she has the Diamond Veto, let me check the Diamond Veto twist power again, because I want to clarify something. She uses the Diamond Veto if an alliance member is nominated. That hasn't happened. If she has a friendship level of 75 or greater with a nominee, she would use the Diamond Veto. So let me see her relationship level with Gary. With Gary, her relationship is 82. With Lemley, it's only 23. So in this situation, she would use her Diamond Veto to make sure that Gary was not put on the chopping block. Or if the other sim, one of the nominees, has a charisma skill of 8 or greater. What is Lemley's charisma skill? Her charisma skill is 5. So her charisma wouldn't get her off the chopping block. So what I'm going to do is, because Shotgun won Power of Veto, we're not going to use her Diamond Veto. She gets to keep her Diamond Veto. But what we're going to say is that she uses her Power of Veto to remove Gary Raxersim from the chopping block. She is going to take Gary Raxersim off the chopping block, leaving Lemley Lemmingsim on the chopping block, and Steve now has to name someone else to take Gary's place on the chopping block. The next person who has the lowest relationship level with Steve, and that would be, I think it would be Panda. I think it would be Panda Peasant Sim. Yeah, it would be Panda. So this is what happens. Ultimate power. Shotgun is going to veto Gary Raxersim off the chopping block, and Panda Peasant Sim is going to take the place. Yes, what's up? Yes, you may. Open the door, okay, bud? So, to replace Gary Raxersim, Steve is going to name Panda Peasant Sim to the chopping block. So Panda Peasant Sim could now be evicted from the household. And Shotgun doesn't have an alliance going on with Panda, so her Diamond Veto wouldn't be used there. Or if she did, she'll use it at a later date. But for right now, we're going to take Panda off the chopping block. I guess that's a good point. What's her relationship level with Panda? Shotgun and Panda have a relationship level of 88. She's got a high relationship level with Panda, too. If there's anyone Shotgun would want to see on the chopping block, it would be either Lemley or Panda, I guess. So, yeah, we're going to leave Lemley and Panda Peasant Sim on the chopping block. They could both be evicted from the household, which is going to happen the next day. So, Power of Veto competition. We're now going to roll a nominee action for each of the nominees. So, for Lemley, this sim knows when to keep their mouth shut. No added conflict for Lemley. For Panda, no one likes a pity party. This mopey sim is bumming everyone out. Decrease 5 friendship points with all house guests. So we're going to decrease Panda's friendship points with all of the house guests by 5. So Panda and Shotgun go down to 83. Panda and Lemley go down to 85. Panda and GB go down to 95. It is 5, right? Oh, why did I erase that? Yeah, it is 5. What am I doing here? Panda and Gary, they go down to 93. Panda and Steve. Panda and Steve go down to 27. Panda gets all mopey after he gets named to the chopping block. Alright, let's finish out the rest of this day for these Sims. Wow, okay. So is it going to be Panda, or is it going to be Lemley that gets evicted from the house in the next round? Who knows? GB's thankful, like, thank you for not naming me to the chopping block. The sink is broke. Replace it. Gary, you cheating, eating some popcorn. You have to eat applesauce because you are a have-not. And what's Steve doing? Steve is going to cook some spinach frittata. I see Shotgun trying to sneak off. Shotgun's trying to sneak off elsewhere for a nap. And so is Gary. Gary's trying to sneak off too. These guys are all tired from the pressure cooker competition. Speaking of which, let's erase that pressure cooker room. We'll delete that. Good. Oh wow, that's a tough choice. The hot dog or the panda, I know. This is where it gets tough. This is where the competition starts to become really difficult. What's the problem, Gary? Trying to... Go for a nap there, Gary. Go for a nap there. Ah. Steve cooking up some spinach frittata. That's just a fun word to say. Frittata. Frittatas. Keep on cooking there, Steve-O. You keep doing you, while the have-nots are napping. Here, we'll fast forward a little bit there to speed up the day. Speed up events of the day. While the have-nots are napping. And the rest of the house guests are hanging out. Xander, what are you doing? No. That's okay, bud. Close the door, please. Thanks, bud. He's got some energy today. Unfettered frittatas. Unfettered frittatas. Steve, you gonna eat your frittatas? You gonna eat those frittatas? No? You're not gonna enjoy those frittatas? You're just gonna stand over your frittatas and stare at them? Some of the bugging in this house is pretty funny. How they just kind of stand around and... It must just be because of the amount of stuff that's in the house and the amount of Sims participating as well, that there's just a bit of stuttering in some of the actions that they do. And so just every now and then the computer will actually catch up. Well, these two are awake. Panda and Shotgun have awakened from their naps. Feast on the frittatas, Steven. Feast on them. Nice try. Look at him go straight for a bed. Panda. You're gonna nap there too, Shotgun. No naps elsewhere. That is where you nap. Gary, you hungry? Well, let's give you some applesauce, Gary. We'll give you some applesauce to enjoy. That's a couple of competitions now that Shotgun has won. Shotgun won the bowling competition, and she won the pressure cooker competition as well. Shotgun's gotten herself in a pretty good place in this game. She's got herself in a pretty good position of power. She's playing the game well so far. She's playing the Big Brother game very well. What you doing, Lemley? Lemley is using the washroom, and then she's gonna go to bed.
Dokina Wormdy. Tristan Quimo.
Hell yeah. Now, if you could win, if Shotgun Simart could win Head of Household in the next competition, that would definitely put her in a very good flexing on these hoes. Another one of those moments where I have to remind my viewers that Shotgun is actually a woman. What's going on with GB? GB, why were you dizzy? Why was he dizzy just now? Is this left over from your cold when we got you that medication? Steve wants to go and talk to GB. Steve still needs a lot of socialization. He's still not very happy with the amount of socializing that he's been getting. Oats and hose. Here, you gonna tidy up some dishes? Oh, Shotgun and Panda woke from their naps. Shotgun and Panda just woke up. What you gonna do there, folks? What you thinking of doing? Steve and GB are just hanging out. We'll do some stretches. Shotgun's trying to sneak off into a nice bed again. She does that quite a bit. You're gonna nap there. Are you hungry? You hungry, Panda? I've got just the thing for you, Panda Peasant Sim. I've got just the thing for you to enjoy while Shotgun continues to nap on this bench. I don't know why I have to say bench like that. I just have to. I just have to pronounce bench that way. What's a little stretching between bros, right? What is a little stretching between bros? Ha! Panda's like, ooh, delicious applesauce. Never quite tasted applesauce this delicious. Nice try, Gary. Going off for a nice little bed. You don't get the bed, you get the bench. Why is he so dizzy? GB, why are you so dizzy? Combating a cold. Do you have another cold? Did you get sick again? How did he get sick again? This place is just a haven of disease. This Big Brother house is seriously a haven of disease. I've seen more sickness in this Big Brother house than in any other Sims house that I've played in this game. It's crazy. Gary Raxer Sim has been saved from the chopping block. Shotgun Simart used her power of veto to remove him from the chopping block. As a result, it's full of diseases. It really is. As a result, Steve L.A. Sim named Panda Peasant Sim to the chopping block. So Panda Peasant Sim is now in danger of being evicted from the household. GB, just going for some late night workout. You need a maid. We do. We really do. Everyone's so sick. Look, Steve's upset. He's like, I miss Boho. Boho was my showmance, and I miss her, he says. He misses Boho Glitch Sim. He's lonely. Panda's evicted? No, Panda could be evicted. Panda is on the chopping block. Either Panda or Lemley Lemming Sim will be evicted in the next voting session. One of them is gonna be out. One of them will be out of the competition. Shotgun's had several straight naps. Is she finally gonna do something? What's Steve gonna do? Steve's gonna go give himself a pep talk. That's amazing. Steve's giving himself a pep talk. He's like, you could do this. You can do this, he says. Now Steve's going back to the head of household room. Gonna get himself some relaxation time. Oh, Panda's gonna do some laundry, apparently. Shotgun just used the washroom. She's gonna get herself cleaned up. GB Simulation is doing some late night workouts. Here's the head of household room, where Steve L.A. Sim is now going to call it a night. Let's hope Panda Peasant Sim doesn't catch fire as he does laundry here. That's good, he didn't. He's good. He's safe. Shotgun's going to get some tablet time in. Ooh, Gary's awake. Gary Raxer Sim has awakened from his bench nap. Oh, he's gonna go for a late night workout. Okay. Panda. Please tell me you're cleaning up dishes there, Panda. Shotgun has reached Mischief Level 3. Okay, her Mischief level increases. And the jocks, the bros are going to do a little bit of late night working out. A jock alliance is going on between GB and Gary. They've got a Gary Raxer Sim has been playing the game pretty good too. Gotta say. What are you going to do, Panda? You're going to do some more laundry. So you're going to let the... Alright, everyone has clean laundry now, thanks to Panda. Panda Peasant Sim looking after everybody's laundry. Ooh, Shotgun's trying to sneak in some popcorn. She almost did it. Let's take this bromance. Let's take this bromance to the bush. This bromance, though. Oh, GB's looking pumped. But he's still not feeling good because he's fighting a cold. Man, GB. We just gave you medicine to cure you of a cold. Is GB making gains? GB making gains now, bro. Making sweet gains. Shotgun's eating her applesauce. All by herself. These guys. I love that one of the key alliances in this game is these three guys who've all worked out and gotten muscular. The Jock Alliance. The Bromance Alliance. It could play a part in terms of who gets evicted from the house. Gary is not going to evict Lemley, but he also has an alliance with Panda. So it's going to be hard for Gary to choose between the two. Because he has an alliance with both of the people who are on the chopping block. He has an alliance going on with both of them. doing, Panda? You need some sleep? I got a nice little bench here for you. Nice little bench there for you, Panda. They gained not only mass, but friendship. They gained friendship. Yeah, GB is sick again. He's got a cold again. Look at the marks on his body. Go Burns. Go Burns is ill yet again. Alright, let's pick up a computer. So we can set that up and buy him some more medicine. That is too weird. Order. Purchase medicine. I think we need to have a word with GB about his hygiene practices. His hygiene practices are not the best. Need to work on the hygiene, brother. What? I thought he just ordered medicine. Where's his medicine? We just ordered medicine for GB. Where is it? Where's GB's medicine? Shotgun purchased it. What? I messed that up. Shotgun has medicine. It's Alyssa Plays Games. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Doing very well. Thank you for being here. We're playing some Big Brother Challenge in The Sims 4 using some Sims based on subscribers to my channel. Right now, one of them has got a cold. We gotta buy him some medicine. He's got some strange marks on his body. So we gotta get him cured. There we go. Now GB has some medicine. Now he can fix himself up. How are you doing today? It's Alyssa. How is your Sunday going so far? Steve LA Sim awake. Oh. Steve is so desperate for social attention, he's up in the middle of the night to hang out and talk with Shotgun Simark. You take your medicine, GB. Look at these marks all over his body. He's seriously sick. There you go. It's Alyssa. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Every Sunday afternoon, I do this Big Brother House Challenge competition. We've had 2 Sims eliminated. We're down to the final 6 participants in our Big Brother House Challenge. You're doing well. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. What are your plans for the rest of today? What have you got going on? Gary just doing some late night working out. Why did Steve get up? I thought Steve was getting some sleep. Steve woke up in the middle of the night because he was lonely, I guess. He was just lonely. So this is the have-nots room here. This is where the 3 randomly nominated have-nots have to spend the night. Panda Peasant Sim and Shotgun Simark are 2 of our have-nots right now. Oh, Lemley Lemming Sim just woke up. And she's gonna go for a shower this morning. Lemley is one of these Sims who is up for eviction from the house. School streams and Sims. Very cool. School streams. What do you mean by school streams? Oh, Gary, you don't get to sleep in a nice bed. Gary Raxer Sim is a have-not, so he has to sleep over on this bench over here. Triple S, as I call it. There was a gnome in Steve's bedroom. Was there really? Was there a gnome up there? Is there a gnome hiding up there? Hiding out? I don't see no gnome. I don't see no gnome. Are you talking about the gnome pajamas that Shotgun Simark is known to wear? Oh, Lemley's singing in the shower. Lemley is enjoying her shower this morning, early in the morning. The have-nots are all sleeping. Steve, you really should have gotten some extra sleep. I'm not sure why you're not sleeping. Lemley is tense. Why is Lemley tense? She's tense because She needs video games. Lemley has not played a lot of video games. It was a joke. Okay. There's gnomes going on. There shouldn't be any random gnomes going on through the house. It's not even time for Harvest Fest yet. Panda is awake? No, Panda. You don't get to sleep in a nice bed. You gotta sleep on these benches. There's supposed to be a comma between school and Sims. Oh, school, streams, and Sims. Very cool. It's Alyssa. Do you stream any Sims gameplay as well? What is Lemley Lemming Sim cooking up? She is making some spaghetti for breakfast. Makes a lot of sense. You would have some spaghetti first thing in the morning. Breakfast of champions, apparently. Lemley and Steve are the only two Sims awake, so we'll fast forward a little bit there. While Lemley makes her spaghetti. Lemley's got a pretty high cooking skill too. Well, she's 4 out of 10 on cooking, and her gourmet cooking is 7 out of 10. So she's a pretty good gourmet cook. Rise and Shine shot 100 baby challenge. Oh, is that where the challenge where you have to have 2 Sims have 100 babies? Is that what the challenge is? I've heard of baby challenges in The Sims 4, but I've never actually played one. Shotgun is tense. She's feeling uncreative. She has not been able to be creative lately, so she's gonna do some yoga. Shotgun's gonna do some morning yoga. Gary Raxer Sim is awake. Oh, he's hungry. Why don't you have some applesauce there, Gary? Steve's gonna try going back to bed again. He's still sad, but we're the saddest heads of household I've ever known. Very cool, it's Alyssa. Yeah, I'd like to try a baby challenge. I think I'd probably, after I do the Big Brother challenge, I'm probably going to do a Survivor challenge of some sort. And then maybe a Bachelorette challenge after that. I've done the Bachelor challenge before, but I've never done a Bachelorette challenge or a Survivor challenge. So I'm looking forward to trying out those modes as well. That was a very short yoga workout for Shotgun. So Shotgun wants to go for a little more napping. Little bit of an early morning workout for Panda Peasant Sim. These are just the daily activities that our Sims are going through before we do a vote to see who is going to get evicted from the house next. Is it going to be Lemley Lemming Sim or Panda Peasant Sim? Who is the next Sim to be evicted from our household? Oh, Gary or Steve decided not to go to sleep. Steve decided to come back down and have some popcorn. Steve is our current head of household, so as head of household, he gets to stay in this nice, fancy room upstairs here, and he gets to choose who's going to be evicted in the next eviction vote. Shotgun Simark, here right now, she won a twist competition, which gave her a diamond veto that she's saving to use to possibly save someone in an alliance with herself, or to save herself from getting evicted. I'm about to go for an IRL nap with all her napping. No kidding. She's been napping a lot. She has definitely been napping quite a bit. Yeah, so these are just kind of the daily routines as all of our Sims just kind of hang out and enjoy their day and spend time with one another before we do another election for who's going to get... Gary was on the auction block. Gary was on the eviction block, but Shotgun Simark won the Power of Veto competition, and she decided to use her veto to remove Gary Raxer Sim, this Sim, from the chopping block. He he is not up for eviction from the house anymore, so he's got it pretty good. No, Gary, you gotta go nap over on that bench. Panda's feeling pretty good. Panda and Lemley have a pretty good relationship going on. I'd say if she wasn't in a showmance with Gary, she'd probably be in a showmance with Panda Peasant Sim. It looks like Lemley is going to do a little more laundry here. She's going to switch the clothes over to the dryer, it looks like. What, if there was a possible showmance between Panda Peasant Sim and Lemley Lemming Sim? Lemley does seem to like Panda. They do seem to hug quite a bit. So those two Sims have got a pretty special connection going on, I think. Very intimate connection. I am impressed that with the laundry pack, the Sims will actually want to do laundry. That makes me pretty happy. Because if laundry doesn't get done, it's gonna be pretty nasty. Although we've still got this stinky laundry basket going on there. I'm surprised that no one's tried to do the laundry out of that area yet. Shotgun is awake from her nap. Steve's got the head of household room, and he goes for a nap here on a couch downstairs. That's just how lonely Steve LA Sim is. Does laundry just give them a mood boost? Having clean laundry does, for sure. Having clean laundry, they do get a little bit of a mood boost from wearing clean laundry. Shotgun wants to watch some TV. She's going to watch Diamonds Are for Sims. That's what Shotgun wants to do right now. Is watch Diamonds Are for Sims. On the big TV up on the wall here. I had to put this TV up a little higher because all these decorations across the wall here, I couldn't put the TV down any lower for Sims to watch something. Is Shotgun crying? Was she just crying? Ah, Steve's gonna watch... I think Steve is gonna watch Diamonds Are for Sims as well. Oh, he changed the channel on her! He changed it to Cooking Show. That movie title is fitting. Well, apparently Steve just changed the channel on Shotgun. He was like, I'm gonna watch a cooking show. Watch a cooking show for ideas. How rude. Who does he think he is as the head of household?
Yanabi!
Gary is up and awake. Gary wants to call someone on the phone. He wants to play some foosball. He wants to get to know Lemley. Gary, of course, is in a showmance with Lemley Lemming Sim. He certainly doesn't want to see Lemley evicted from the house, but yeah, what's gonna happen in this situation? What is going to happen to this showmance? How dare he? How dare he change the channel on you? Panda is awake now. Panda is hungry. So you can just have some applesauce, Panda. GB is awake. GB Simulation, based on my friend GoBurns, who streams over on YouTube. GB Simulation has kind of been flying under the radar. He's in a pretty strong alliance with Gary Raxer Sim and Panda Peasant Sim, and he just hasn't drawn a lot of attention to himself, which has kind of worked to his advantage so far in this competition. Shotgun trying to steal some popcorn. Look at her be creepy. Look at her be creepy and try to get herself some popcorn. Lemley is uncomfortable because the sink is dirty, so she's going to tidy it up. The eviction is at noon. No, I generally do the action, conflicts, and alliances at noon. The election for eviction, that takes place at 5 p.m. At 5 p.m. game time, we vote to see who is going to be the next sim evicted from the household. GB is an active sim, so now that it's noon, let's roll some actions, conflict, and alliances for our sims. So let me just pick from the Big Brother actions here. Roll for an action. Your gloomy sim is sad, but they have a good support system. Increase their friendship with their closest friend by 10 points. I don't think we have any gloomy sims. Do we have any sims with the gloomy trait in this competition? I don't think so. I don't think we have any gloomy sims. So let's roll another action. Look at her be creepy. If I had a nickel. Okay, let's roll another action here. Manipulation can sometimes work. For a time, your sim with the evil trait does manipulate perfectly. Increase their friendship points with each sim by 20 points. Again, I don't think we have anyone with the evil trait. No one has the evil trait. So let's roll another action here. Some sims become the top dogs, and even though they'll always be a target, some sims don't want to take a swipe at them just yet. Increase 10 friendship points with the whole house for any sim with the traits active, bro, or handy. If you don't have any sims with these traits, choose the sim with the highest combined fitness and charisma. Okay, so we do have active, bro, or handy. They're going to have their relationship increased 10 points with the whole house. Anyone with active, bro, or handy. That's Panda. So Panda's going to get his relationship increased 10 points with everyone in the house. So Lemley, his relationship with Lemley is going to go up to 95. His relationship with Shotgun is going to go up to 93. GB's already full. Gary's already full. His relationship with Steve is going to go up to 37. Dope. Save that. Active, handy, or bro traits. Shotgun doesn't have those. Lemley doesn't have those. GB does. So GB is going to get a relationship boost with everyone. His relationship with Lemley is going to go up to 79. His relationship with Panda's already full. With Shotgun, is he going to get a boost? He's already full with Shotgun. Well, actually, that should go up to 100. So let's make sure he's got a 100 relationship level with Shotgun. With Lemley, I already boosted that up. With Gary, should be full, and with Steve, he's now going to be at 99 with Steve. Gary has the active trait as well, so he's going to get a 10-point boost with everyone. With Panda, that's full. With Shotgun, he's going to get a boost up to 92. With Lemley, he's going to get a boost up to 75. With GB is already full, and with Steve, he's going to get a boost up to 10. So he's now got a relationship of 10 with Steve. And I don't think Steve has active, bro, or handy. No, he doesn't. Okay, so that's the action for this turn. Let's roll a conflict. Let's see what conflict we have taking place. Your non-committal and insider sims are now being called out as playing both sides. Looks like they're getting themselves in hot water. Decrease their friendship by 20 with the house guests. I don't think we have any non-committal or insider Sims. I'm almost positive we don't. Non-committal or insider. Nope. So let's roll another conflict. I got the same thing. Roll it again. Some of the Sims are just downright difficult to live with. Your snob, mean, and evil Sims are making some enemies. I don't have any of those in the house, so let's roll again. Someone's getting a little too big for their britches. The Sim with the highest combined charisma and logic skill is being called out for being the puppet master. Decrease their friendship with the whole house by 30 points. Someone's getting a little too big for their britches. So let's see who that's going to be. The person with the highest combined charisma and logic skill. Panda has a combined charisma and logic skill of 14. So Panda has 14. Shotgun has a combined charisma and logic of 15. Shotgun has a combined number 15. Lemley has a combined charisma and logic of 15 as well. Lemley has 15. GB has a combined charisma and logic of 10. Gary has a combined charisma and logic of 13. Oh, guys, it looks like either Shotgun or Lemley could be getting too big for their britches. Steve has a combined charisma and logic of 8. So it's going to randomly be either Shotgun or Lemley. Shotgun should be a snob if it's realistic. Alright, so I'm going to randomly choose between Shotgun and Lemley to see who's going to be too big for their britches. So 1 to 3, it's going to be Shotgun. 4 to 6, it's going to be Lemley. It's Lemley! Lemley is getting too big for their britches. So she is going to have her friendship decreased with the whole house by 30 points. That is not good timing for Lemley Lemmingsim, because she's on the chopping block. Oh man, so her and Panda are going to go down to 7 on the friendship scale. Oh, Lemley. Oops, that's not. I didn't want to do that with Steve. I had Steve there. Sorry, Steve. You go to Lemley there. Lemley and Panda are going to go down to 65. Lemley and Shotgun are going to go down to -7. Lemley and Shotgun are now in the red. Lemley's at -7 with Shotgun. Lemley and GB are going to go down to 49. Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad for Lemley. Lemley and Gary are going to go down to 45. Her relationship with Gary is even affected. And Lemley and Steve are going to go to -35. Okay, wow. Too big for her sausage casing. That's right, Shotgun. And now we're going to roll for an alliance. So let's roll to see if what's going to happen in alliances here. Strategy alliance. Choose the sim with the highest logic, the sim with the highest fitness, and the sim with the highest charisma. All three have decided to use their skills together in one alliance. Increase their friendship relationship to each other by 30 points. Well, Shotgun and Lemley both have a logic of 10, so I'm going to have to randomly choose which one of them joins this alliance. So let's roll again to see if it's going to be Shotgun or Lemley that's in this new alliance. Again, 1 to 3 is Shotgun, 4 to 6 is Lemley. And it's Lemley! Wow! No sooner does she lose 30 points with everybody, but Lemley now just secured her place in a strategic alliance. So Lemley is going to be the person with the highest logic. Now we need to pick the person with the highest fitness. Who has the highest fitness skill? Panda's at 10. Shotgun is at 7. Lemley is at 2. GB is at 10. GB's at 10. Gary is at 7. And Steve is at 8. So it's going to be a toss-up between Panda and GB. Who has the best fitness? So 1 to 3, it'll be Panda. 4 to 6, it'll be GB. GB gets to be in the alliance with Lemley. So it's going to be Lemley and GB forming a new strategic alliance. And then the sim with the highest charisma is going to be a part of this alliance as well. I'm going to take some meds and try to sleep this cough away. Oh yeah, for sure, Shotgun. Definitely get some rest. Lemley is playing chess, while the rest are playing checkers. That's right. So now the sim with the highest charisma is going to get in on this alliance. The sim with the highest charisma. Panda is 7. Shotgun is 5. Lemley is 5. GB is 7. Gary is 8. Gary is going to be a part of this alliance as well. So that means GB has just secured an alliance with Gary and Lemley, because Gary would have the highest charisma. Okay, so I have to increase relationship 30 points between each of them. Let's go to Lemley first. So Lemley and GB, that's going to be increased by 30. So that'll be 79. And then Lemley and Gary, that's going to go up to 75. GB's already at full relationship with Gary, and vice versa. So, okay, so we've got a new alliance going on. Let's, we'll call it the Strategic Alliance, or Strategy Alliance. Strategy Alliance. Strategy? Come on, spell, Hutch. Strategy Alliance. So we're going to bring GB into that, and Gary Raxersim into that alliance as well. So that means that Lemley is a part... Oh, I need to get a picture. Strategy Alliance, let's make the picture for that chess piece. There we go. GB was accepted into the Strategy Alliance. So that means Lemley is a part of the Mischief Alliance, the Gary and Lemley Showmance, and the Strategy Alliance as well. Okay, so that's a strategy, conflict, and alliance for new. Now we're going to randomly select one of the sims to have their whim completed. And that sim is going to be Panda Peasant Sim. Panda Peasant Sim gets to complete one of his whims. He wants to buy a basketball hoop. He wants to chat with GB. Well, the chat with GB, which one is highest points? 25, 50. The basketball hoop is 50, eh? Let's buy a basketball hoop. Sure, we'll bring out a basketball hoop for the house. Let's go to the gallery, and we'll get the we'll use the basket brawl. We'll get that down here for. Let's set up a basket brawl hoop here. How big is the basket brawl room here? It's pretty big. Basketball is a pretty big room. I don't think I need that big a room. Do I need that big a room? No. That's too big. That's too much. Let's just go for a nice... Put some concrete down. Actually, no, wait. Let's buy our basketball hoop here first. Okay, super shot basketball. Let's put that there. And is there not a court for it? Is there not a court tile you can buy? Yeah, here it is. Basketball court. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Let's put that there. Let's move the foosball table over here. And then we'll lay down some cement here. Masonry, stone, metal, outdoor. Great gravel, high style concrete. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Whoa. How come I can't put any concrete there? There we go. Little basketball court in the back of the Big Brother house now. There we go. We got a whim completed for Panda Peasant Sim. And after that, we're going to roll a nominee action for each of the nominees. And then we're going to roll a head of household status. Okay, so let's roll some nominee actions for Lemley Lemming Sim and Panda Peasant Sim. Nominee actions. Okay, this one's for Lemley. Crybaby. No one likes a pity party. This mopey sim is bumming everyone out. Decrease 5 friendship points with all house guests. Lemley is being mopey. She's been too big for her britches, and she's being mopey with everyone. So she loses 5 points with everyone. So her and Panda go down to 60. Her and Shotgun go down to -12. Lemley and GB go down to 74. Lemley and Gary, they just formed an alliance, but it's like, I find it really hard to be in an alliance with you, Lemley. 70, and Lemley and Steve go down to -40. Lemley and Steve are like arch enemies in the house now. They really do not get along. And now we'll roll a nominee action for Panda Peasant Sim. Smart strategy. This sim is setting up some moves. Increase friendship points with all house guests by 5 points. Okay, so Panda's gonna get 5-point increase with everybody in the house. Panda and Shotgun go up to 98. Panda and, well, Lemley and Panda and Lemley, well, we'll add the, what was it again? Increase by 5. We'll add it to Panda and Lemley. Panda and Lemley go up to 65. Panda and GB will go up to 100. Panda and Gary will go up to 98. And Panda and Steve will go up to 42 for their levels there. Okay, that's the nominee actions. Now we're going to roll a head of household status to determine how the head of household will be perceived for their reign this rotation. Steve has been the head of household for this whole time. What is Steve's status as head of household? Somehow the head of household came out of this rotation smelling like roses. Whether or not the head of household got their target out, the house sure seems happy with the end result. Increase the head of household's friendship points with all house guests by 10 points. Excuse me. Okay, so Steve's friendship with all other Sims is going to be raised by 10. So Steve and Panda, they go up to 52. Steve and Shotgun are at full. Steve and Lemley will go to -30. It was 10 points, right? Yeah, 10 points. Steve and GB will go up to 100. Steve and Gary will go up to 20. 20 between Steve and Gary. And that's it. That's the head of household status. And then at 5 p.m. we're going to vote to see who gets evicted from the house next. This will be interesting to see see what happens here. Shotgun just having some applesauce and watching some TV. Lemley's feeling a little flirty. Lemley's feeling a little flirty. She wants to kiss someone. GB Simulation going for a shower. He's got a new alliance with Gary and Lemley. Interesting alliance. To bring Lemley into that alliance. Interesting choice. Steve's taking a nap on a couch. So that's interesting that Steve came out pretty good. Last time Steve was the head of household, the house was not impressed with how he was doing things. They did not like him after he was head of household last time. So this time around, they seem to be a little happier with how Steve has been the head of household. Lemley wants to hug Gary. She wants to hug her showmance. So they're trying to work things right now to try and get Panda Peasant Sim evicted next, rather than Lemley. That's what they're trying to work out anyways. Whether or not that happens will be a whole other angle. Now, Shotgun, you gotta go nap on the bench. So it's 1:08 p.m. in-game time right now. At 5 o'clock in-game time, we're gonna do the election to see who gets evicted from the house next. Either Lemley Lemming Sim or Panda Peasant Sim. Gary, why don't you grab yourself some Snapple sauce. Enjoy the Snapple sauce. Panda, that's too comfy. That's too comfy for you to nap on. You gotta go now. I'll be really glad when I don't have to do the head of the have-nots anymore. And I don't have to keep track of who's eating applesauce and who's napping on benches. That'll be really good when I don't have to keep track of that kind of stuff anymore. Mist, how are you doing? Mist, thank you for the host. How are you doing today on this Sunday? I hope you're doing well. Hey, how are you keeping? How is your Sunday going? We're about to see who's going to be the next Sim evicted from the Big Brother household. We've got Panda Peasant Sim and Shotgun Simark, they're have-nots. They're taking a nap in the have-not room. And we've got a couple of other Sims hanging out here. Just got done cooking dinner. Nice. Are you eating your dinner and watching my stream, Mist? You made pierogies. Nice. Sounds delicious. Sounds very good. What is Lemley going to do with Gary? He's going to give him a hug. She is blissfully clean. Neat Sims are happiest while cleaning. Lemley Lemming Sim is happy because she just went on a cleaning frenzy with the house. Nice. That's great, Mist. I'm glad you're here. What games have you played this weekend? What have you been up to? These guys are just hanging out, eating some popcorn. Steve L.A. Sim is the head of household. He's got this nice big luxurious house all to himself, but what does he do? He sleeps on a couch out in the communal living room. Oh, Lemley's gonna flirt with Gary. Of course she is. They are in a showmance. They do have a showmance going on. Is Gary sick? I thought Gary had markings on his body. Thought he might be ill. I'm building a 4-story house and watching your stream. Nice, it's Alyssa. Very cool. I do on occasion do building streams where I'll build something on stream. I do enjoy doing building streams. I haven't done too many building streams lately, mostly because I've just been doing this Big Brother House Challenge. Shotgun is awake. And she is feeling pretty messy, pretty filthy. But she's going to do a little workout before she takes a shower. Nice. Because that's what you need to do. Is Gary singing to Lemley? Why does he look like a robot? He looks like a robot while he's singing. There we go, that's a little better. Is he serenading her? Is Gary serenading Lemley? Nice. Little romantic serenading going on. Shotgun's gonna go for a shot. Look at that. A nice little serenade. I've been PC free except for that last Wednesday. Oh, nice. Nice, Mist. Was that on purpose? Is that a purposeful occurrence for you? Oh, we got a busted, busted sink. Got a busted sink. Gotta replace that. Gary, you're not allowed to sleep in a nice bed. You're a have-not. You gotta go sleep in the have-not room. Just haven't been in the mood to be on my PC. Well, that's okay. That is allowed. Of course. Sometimes it can be good, too, to take a break from these things. And just have some, time away from electronics. Panda's feeling just fine. Shotgun's feeling a little uncomfortable, because the place is pretty messy. Lemley's feeling very flirty. And GB's just feeling happy. Steve, you're having a hard time over here. He's very sad. Steve is just very sad. He doesn't like being head of household. Being head of household has not made Steve happy. Oh, Shotgun's gonna do some laundry. The last time Shotgun tried to dry laundry, she set herself on fire and nearly died. Her sim actually caught fire, and GB Simulation had to come along and actually rescue her sim from a house fire. It was pretty scary. Oh, she's on fire again! I was just talking about this. What is going on, GB? You gotta rescue Shotgun. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. It happened again. She touched the dryer again and she caught herself on fire. Oh, Panda's extinguishing her. Okay, Panda comes to the rescue. Oh my goodness. That is too funny. Look at Shotgun. Shotgun's all singed now. Why does she always start fires every time she touches the dryer? That is so funny. On Dex's first Big Brother thing, had a sim die of fire like in the first 20 minutes. Yeah, I decided I was going to try and rescue any sims from fires. Just because... Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Time to vote. Just because I figured on the real Big Brother show, they're not going to let contestants die. They're going to provide medical assistance. Time to vote! Time to decide who is getting evicted next. Let's turn off the free will, so they can't make their own decisions. Apply those changes, and let's move everyone into the voting room. So let's move... Lemley has to sit on the eviction couch, and so does Panda. A very singed Shotgun Simark is gonna sit there. GB Simulation will sit here. Gary will sit here. And Steve is going to sit here as well. So, oh my goodness. Alright, let's get everyone seated here. It's time to vote. A singed Shotgun Mark is showing up to the voting for eviction. That's hilarious. Twice! Twice she caught fire. That is too funny. Alright, Sims, get on over here. Get on over here, Steve. Hurry on up. There we go. Alright. So the whole household is gathered. Lemley Lemming Sim and Panda Peasant Sim are on the chopping block to be evicted. So now I have to vote and see who is going to be voted out this time. Okay, so let me go through this here. It'll take me a second. I'm going to bring up my face cam here, so you can't really see what's happening on the sim screen. I don't want you to see all the statistics and how I'm figuring out the voting here, because I want it to be a surprise for y'all to see who's going to get voted out. Okay. Let's talk amongst yourselves while I figure this out. Just talk amongst yourselves. Okay. You've never had a sim die besides of old age, obviously. So you've never done the whole figuring out how to kill a sim, as many players of The Sims 4 have done. Okay. I'm trying to remember who doesn't vote again. The head of household and the other nominee won't be included. So the head of household and the other nominee can't vote in that instance. I have to remember that rule as I'm figuring this out. Okay. All right. So let me bring up the screen here again so you can see the game. Okay, so now we're gonna see who is gonna get evicted from the house next. Let me tally up the points here, and wow. Okay, by a very, very slim margin, the next person to be evicted from the Big Brother house is going to be... I wish this is where we need a drum roll. We need like a drum roll emote on the chat. The next sim to be evicted from the Big Brother house challenge will be Lemley Lemming Sim. Another lady disappears. Gary Raxer Sim has lost his showmance. Panda just had better alliances and better relationships going on. It didn't help that Lemley got too big for her britches the last time around. So Lemley Lemming Sim is the next sim who is evicted from the Big Brother house. So let's go to our manage worlds, and we're gonna move Lemley Lemming Sim out of the house. Go Shotgun. Shotgun Simark is still in the game, Kristen. She's still in there. But Lemley Lemming Sim is now getting evicted from the house. Let me see, is it move out household? No. Is it, no, that's not what I wanted. Quit that. Exit, create a sim. Lost the track here. Go to our Big Brother house. Edit house. Manage household, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Transfer sims between households. We're gonna move them into this household. So Lemley Lemming Sim is moving out of the house, and she joins War Bunny and Boho Glitch Sim as the Sims evicted from the Big Brother Challenge. Go Shotgun. Cannot believe Lemley is being evicted. Yep, Panda Peasant Sim stays in. He gets to stay in the challenge. And Lemley Lemon Sim is evicted. That leaves Shotgun Simark as the only woman left in the Big Brother House Challenge. Wow. Okay, I thought for sure. And that breaks up the first showmance. Gary and Lemley were the first showmance of our challenge. And now that showmance is broken up as Lemley had to leave the house. So, move the evicted sim off the lot. And now there will be a new head of household competition. We're going to do that next time around. The have-nots are now also free. After... on the night of the fourth elimination, after the eviction, but before, one of the 4 recently evicted sims will have a chance to enter the house. Okay, so we don't get... A sim's not going to go... An evicted sim is not going to have a chance to get back into the house yet. But that's where we're going to stop things for today on the stream, everybody. But, yeah, so Lemley Lemming Sim was the next to get evicted. Wait, you kicked out your own wife? I didn't kick her out. She got voted out. Boho Glitch Sim was evicted from the house. That would be low if I did that to her. So there we have it, folks. Lemley Lemming Sim, the next sim to be evicted from the Big Brother house. All we have left now is Gary Raxer Sim, Shotgun Simark, Panda Peasant Sim, GB Simulation, and Steve LA Sim are the remaining sims in our Big Brother Challenge. So next week, when we do our next episode, we'll have a new head of household competition to see who's going to become the new head of household now that Steve LA Sim has been the head of household. And we'll see who gets evicted from the house at the same time next week, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for hanging out and being here on the stream. I'm enjoying this Big Brother challenge. It's neat to do the mechanics and the randomness of seeing how their relationships go. It's an interesting way to play The Sims 4. I think I'm enjoying it so far. I hope you are too. As I mentioned before, that these Sims are all modeled off of subscribers to my channel. So whoever's Sim wins the Big Brother competition is going to get a special prize from me at the end of this challenge. But we're going to continue that next week. Thanks for the follows today. It's Alyssa. Thanks for being here and hanging out. Mist, thanks for the host. Gary, thanks for the host today as well. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. And if you're not following me on Twitter yet, please drop me a follow there at RealHutch1975. You can join my Discord as well to see what else I'll be streaming. But have a good rest of your Sunday. Happy start of the fall to everybody. And we will talk to you soon. Thanks again.